Hi friends. Okay, this is a very important video because we are talking about VWAP here, and VWAP is indicator that is used by fund managers and the guys who are protecting the big money. Yeah. So why will they be using something if it's not important? So it's very important. Let's see why is it so important, right? So we go to indicators and we type in VWAP. So that stands for volume weighted average price, and we select it, and then it should be plotted. Okay, so do you see this thin orange line that came up here, which is almost invisible? So let's make it visible. Yeah, so we go to settings for VWAP, and we can actually make the VWAP much bolder. Okay, so now you can see the orange line crisp clear, and I'll say okay. So, what is the significance of VWAP? So, if you look at this VWAP on Microsoft chart, which is 1 hour chart, you can see that it's almost crisscrossing the candles, so you can't see any significance. So, let me explain what is VWAP first. Yeah. Now, normally when we look at price reacting to something, would it be nice if we have an indicator which tells us what is what is the indication based on volume, right? So we will take an average of the price over a given duration, and then for the price where the volume is very high, and then we create an indicator called volume weighted average. So it's weighted based on volume, and this what this does is this makes this indicator very strong in the sense that it acts as a very strong support line or resistance line. That means when the price touches the VWAP, it really acts as support and the price bounces back, right? So if you change the duration here to something like 1 day, all right, and then the VWAP doesn't show up in 1 day. Hang on, that's correct. VWAP doesn't show up in 1 day. Okay, so you see that VWAP actually acts as pretty good support for the price. So that means that when the price really breaks the VWAP, like from here, you can see that VWAP shot up on one long candle. So that is very good indication of a trend developing already. All right. So in trading, we are looking at simple moving averages, exponential moving averages to give us support and resistance. Now, VWAP is one very strong indication of support, and the price usually will stay below VWAP, and once it crosses it, above VWAP. All right, so it acts as a good support, like here, another support, finally broke through, came up, broke through, stays below, so resistance here, stays below, resistance here, stays below, resistance, broke a bit, resistance, finally until it crosses up, you see, then it stays up, support, stays up, broke down, resistance all the way, right? So this is the important thing. So what we do is when we look at things like BTC, USD kind of assets, VWAP very clearly tells you that right now price of Bitcoin is below the VWAP, and then it will continue to remain below for a while, right? And once it crosses upwards, then you know that it's going to continue to stay upward for a while. All right. So many times you will see the price, even if I take a 1 hour or 2 hour chart, you will see that many times the price will stay long above the support. So this doesn't show up. So I'm going to a duration, it shows up. Okay, this shows up way better, right? So here's your VWAP, and then the price stays above VWAP. So once it stays above VWAP, it will stay above VWAP for a while until it really breaks down. And now that it broke down at this point, it will stay below for a while, right? So that is the significance of VWAP. You can use it very well for your trading to double check. So we don't use VWAP all the time. That means it's not switched on all the time like your RSI or Bollinger Bands, but we bring up VWAP on and off just to check the what is the next support or resistance level the price will have. All right. So this explains to you about VWAP. I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks.